So we are looking at the Nguyen River. This river is in front of my great-grandmother's house, and it's also in front of... I meant to look up to see what it's translated to in English, but I keep forgetting. I've been so busy. So this is it's sort of a worship place for prince. So it's a worship place for princess family. Basically, that's it, I guess. So this on this side here is separated by a little fence very nicely. It's very pretty, very countryside. That's my great-grandmother's house, and this is the river, and I'm standing in front of the worship place for the king's son and his descendants. So we are at the entrance to the worship house for the 15th son of King Mang, is the king. So we are descendants from the 15th prince. So I'm entering the worship place. So today we have an offering, a worship day. Whenever the descendants, children come back to visit ancestors, we would have a day where we do offerings to our ancestors. So this is the inside. So this is the front yard. This is very typical. They would have it's like it's like sort of a door, or it's like blocking in front. Tấm bình phong. I don't know what's it called in English, but you will see these first before you see the main one. So they bring in food. Today we decided we're gonna do a vegetarian offering. So today is really my great-grandfather's anniversary of his death. So we do an offering for him also. He's the direct descendants of kings. So today we just invited all the royal ancestors to come here to this one. So we're gonna enter it here. You see on the side. So as soon as we enter here, you will see this is the offering for the spirit outside who cannot enter the house. So we have different type of spirits. The one who had been born and died, they can freely enter the house, but also we also need permission from the people who govern the land. So those are some sort of god deities for permission. So but for those who who were miscarried or aborted, they were lost while they were not a babies. They have not been born yet. So this is for them, and the spirit, pretty much the spirit outside, the spirit who cannot enter the house. So we have the offering now. We're gonna start putting the food up, and we have the monks come to chant, to chant the Buddhist teaching, hoping the spirit would find release from their suffering. So the food is still coming up. So we have some candies, and we at Descendants, we went and bought some stuff for our ancestors. That's the offering from us, our selection. And over here we decided that since we do the offering for the dead, we're gonna have some offering for the living as well. So we have these rice. Inside these are bags of rice, and we have soy sauce, and we have cooking oil. We decide we're gonna give it to the poor or less unfortunate. So here, so the bag. So these are the rice bags. So we're gonna give 100 portions of these. So it's gonna be rice, soy sauce, and cooking oil to the needies. So again, here's our offering. They're still bringing it up, and this is very diluted porridge. It's mainly there are different type of spirit who cannot eat, and they have very small offering to openings to eat. So they need food that is really, really thin. So these are most of them are typical food from Huế. I think that's bánh bột lọc. It's tapioca cake, but all of them are vegetarian. They are very yummy looking. Dạ đây.
Bánh này để lộn này nè.
Không có vừa hai cái bác ơi.
Không, có cái để vào đó đi, để vào đó.
Để vô hả? Yeah.
Để nghe.
And this one is the first son of the first son of the first son of the first son. He's very important. Oh my God. It shook me so much when I found out. So this one is like an address. It's for you to know. So a king has a lot of sons. We happen to be descendants from the 15th son, and this is his worship house, so to speak. So usually nowadays Vietnamese would be read from left to right, but correct way to read this one would be from right to left. So I had been reading from left to right and no one understood. So my grandmother's brother and my mom's friend, they just corrected me today. So it's Lạc Hóa Quận Công Từ. Lạc Hóa Quận Công, that's his title. Từ means Từ Đường. Phu is a worship place, which is what this place is. So we're gonna enter the place. Before I recorded, I actually had to ask for permission before I recorded without asking for permission, and I ended up losing the equipment and I lost the camcorders. So technically speaking, you are not allowed to record royal descendants. You're not supposed to record royalties without their permission. And I thought it was just a superstition until it happened to me. So we got invited to the palace, and we were allowed to enter the place that usually they did not open it even for royal children. They were not allowed to go in, but because it's the modern time, so they just broke tradition, I guess, and allow us to come in that day. But we were not allowed to record or do any of that sort of recording. So I just did it like stealthily. And then when we got home, in the place that you would not think that I would lose it, I lost the camcorder and I lost the footages of a lot of important stuff. So today, hopefully it will be better, but I did ask for permission. And hopefully, yeah, my grandmother needs to see this too because she cannot come. So here in the front, so this is the inside. In the front, you would have a Buddha table, a Buddha altar. So we have altars, little altars here. So in front here, I'm not supposed to do this, but I'm just avoiding running around doing the chores by filming. So yeah, so the monks are gonna, or we're gonna do pray in here. So this little platter fruit plate is from the children, grandchildren, the descendants who live far away and come to visit today. So they chip in and bought this to offer to our ancestor as something from us who are far away. Yes, so this little thing, and we had a little trip to the market to purchase these. Yeah, so let's see. So we're gonna start here. So from here, usually when you enter in a place, the middle one would be the most important, followed by the one on the right. And the left one would be the rank in order is the lowest of rank. So the middle is the highest. The one on the right is the second highest, followed by the third one. So in the middle one, we have the Lady Buddha. all of these, the old one, the original one, it had been destroyed or like stolen and but with damaged different things, so it had been replaced, and it's not as pretty as before, or like the original one, but it's still nice. It's very nice compared to nowadays. Nowadays they don't do as pretty woodwork, I believe. I think that would be it. And I'm not gonna go close to it, but the vase is really pretty. So most of these for descendants and their descendants, if you want to do some offering or say, oh, I want to get this, get that to make the worshiping place more pretty, yes, then you can offer it. So one of the descendants offered the candle light here, so it's really nice. So basically it's an offering to ancestors for protection during the COVID pandemic, to keep us alive. So after the pandemic sort of passed with the height, and they're still alive, so they're really grateful. So they offer that to our ancestors, everyone's ancestors here. Okay, so the first one here, so this one is very important. Is the incense bowl, and the first one here, Đức Tử, she's the mother of the prince from whom we descended from. Next is his wife, but these are his what's the name of it? What would you call his concubines? So he's not his main wives, he's more his concubines. And his title, so he's a prince, and he got his title is Lạc Hoa Quận Công. We have a lot of these here, so it depends on which one you are. So I think the middle one would be his, because it's not labeled, so we are supposed to know. The biggest one, that is the biggest one. And next to that, this one is his main wife. That's his wife. The other one, they're not his main wife. This is his main wife, his wife. Okay, so here, oh, they're bringing up the offering. So this is the food. We bought some more food, and we brought some stuff from the US. So from here, it tells of his origin. So Lạc Hoa Quận Công, Lạc Hoa Quận Công, that's his title, he's known. And Nguyen Phuoc Mien Vũ, that's his name. He's the 15th son of Minh, King Minh Mang. And it tells when he was born, when he died, and he died when he was 28. So he died pretty young. So this one here, I was told that this is just a picture. This is the original one. They have to put away, and they also have what is it? They have it's kind of the thing that the king, I don't know if they are in here. I'm not allowed to touch these. It to show that he's the prince. But this one is from the king, allowing him to open in this offering house. So these are the offering. This is where we kneel and pray, and it's for the prince. And this one tells the important date, the death anniversary, that those days that we have to do offering like these. Bác đọc được hả?
Được, bác cho hạng văn nữa.
Đây là cái gì bác?
Thân phiên.
Thân viên.
Bên
Huân vòng tức là bên
5 chữ bên đó thân.
bốn chữ á, thân
Dạ,
phiên
thân.
huân vòng.
Có nghĩa là gì bác?
Tức là nhớ, vòng là tức là
Nhớ về, tưởng nhớ, dạ.
Cái huân đó tức là công lao.
Dạ.
Còn thân phiên đấy tức là những cái người mà trong dòng tộc ấy. Đó thì cái câu đây muốn nói rằng là nhớ về cái công lao của tổ tiên để mà đừng có nhau đoàn kết nhau, có như sống cái rau đó cho nó trọn vẹn, gìn được cái nền nếp của gia phật.
Dạ.
Ý là vậy đó.
Hay
như
ha.
là coi như là người ta tặng cho phụ nữ con cháu đôi vậy phải gần gũi lại với nhau đoàn
Đó.
Chữ hay. Vậy mỗi phủ đều như vậy hả?
Không, cái
tùy theo cái nên người ta
không ai giống ai.
không ai dùng ai.
Dạ.
Ví dụ như cái phù của mình này được phước hơn thì người ta tới là chúc phúc là như vậy, một cái phù khác thì người ta chúc phúc cái khác vậy thôi. Không có chỗ nào giống chỗ nào.
Yeah. So from here on the side, so the person who just explained, he's a history teacher. No, not he's not. He's a teacher. He's a retired teacher, and he's very knowledgeable. And this one is a replica of what was before. So before, this was real ivory, and it got stolen, lost during the war, something. So this is just a replica. It's not real ivory, but it's very typical for pretty much all the high rank in a royal family to have ivories. Okay, so that's the middle one. We're gonna go on the side. So this is the one on the right. So it's the second highest level in ranking. So here it's just a little bit different. So the one that has the mirror is for the one who had passed away, who did not have husbands. So these ladies, they are very high up. They are the higher up in the world, in a family on the spirit side. And next, so this one, so that's the prince. So his descendant. Another thing that is very unique to the royals is that all royal children, for the sons. Oh, the monks, they are here. Okay. Oh, we have to stop. I guess I'll do more in a bit. So just quick. So just a quick one. Is the ceremony is starting. Yeah. So this is the last one. Just very, very quick.
Nam mô Di Đà Phật, mời bà con vô lại. Vô đây đi, em đừng con lại đi. Căn bản lễ tứ bái dùng thường lại chuẩn bốn lại. Nam mô Di Đà Phật. Bình thân quy xuống đi nha, cô xuống đi cả thôi. Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ những video hấp dẫn. vì điệp mà tiến thì kỹ điệp mà đông toàn thì con cháu nổi ngoài thường hà chúng đăng duy nhân hướng hoa đại diệt lệ phong phù căn ngược vòng Phật ân phù tùy tiệp ma đô thống điểm phùng vì pháp giới tam thập mà lục hồ ha sa nam nữ vô tử âm linh có hồn ở tha tiên vong gia thân tuyên thuộc cặp bồn sinh công đức chiêu quy định hà hồ ô chi điểm nhà đủ điểm mà quý mà hòa niên nhị nguyệt sơ ngủ nhật thời thịt ngựa tha